Hello, this is Reverend Gloria Cooper-Moran, and I want to give you an update and summary, an addendum of the seminar that I held on March 18th, 2018 at LA Third Church for spiritual living in Los Angeles, California. I talked about, I'll just give you a summary of what we talked about. I went over our bodies as a magnificent organism that it is and how we may take it for granted sometimes, but it is always doing its complicated, perfect work in our bodies, even when it's under attack by any kind of disorder or disease. But it's always working, emptying waste and restoring cells and renewing our parts of our bodies that it can heal, that we can let it heal. And we can heal our bodies with God's help. If we do the right thing, if it's cause and effect, if we think emotional negative thoughts and feelings that separate us from ourselves, from our bodies and from God, we pay for it. It kind of eats us up inside. So we want to always work to keep our bodies renewed and restored through release and forgiveness and thinking the right thoughts, keeping negative thoughts out of our mind, or just releasing the negative thoughts as soon as they come up. And we had some practices that were given to help us in the folder, and some of these I may go over at some other time because it might take too long today. But one of the things that I wanted to remind you of is that we had 3 testimonials by, one was by Reverend Lisa Meggs on her successful healing of Crohn's disease years ago, and also Bliss Gilmer's successful healing of cancer, and Mary Phillips' successful healing of cancer. And those are wonderful testimonies. And Bliss Gilmer also talked about Keelan McKinney, who went through a healing of sickle cell through a bone marrow transplant. One thing that was left out of the audio that's on the website was the message on water, and we're going to add that today. And it's by James L. Moran, and he has studied water extensively, and he's going to speak on how important water is to us today and give us some interesting facts about water. And so we're going to have him speak in a little while on the power of water and how important it is for our health and well-being. Thank you, and I want to remind you to go to our page on testimonials for the testimonies, and the seminar is on the website, and this will also be on the website, is also being sent to the website. So thank you very much for your patience, and I know that you'll enjoy it and learn something from it. And it's simple. It's very, very simple, but we just have to keep doing the work. Just keep releasing, renewing, restoring our minds, and it will affect our bodies. It will renew and restore our bodies. Thank you so much.
I'm going to talk to you about a subject that we mostly take for granted: water. Now, the earth is about 70% water, and our bodies are about the same. That's when we're young. But as we grow older, our bodies become less and less hydrated, and older people tend to drink less water. And some people even think that old age is simply dehydration, not drinking enough water. That if we drank enough water, we wouldn't wrinkle all up and dry up. I don't know if that's so or not, but I know that we do not drink enough water. Water is the second most important element to life, only being surpassed by air. Nearly every bodily function requires water. Some say we should drink about 8 glasses a day. That's the standard amount that's suggested, 48 ounces. But others claim we should drink 1/2 our body weight in ounces. In other words, if you weighed 160 pounds, you should drink about 80 ounces of water. That's what some other so-called authorities believe. I think you have to find what's best and what's the right amount for yourself. As we get older, we tend to lose our sense of thirst. We definitely need to drink more water than just when we're thirsty. What kind of water should we drink? Definitely not tap water unless it's been filtered. It has been found that disease germs love acidity and can't stand alkalinity. Therefore, you want to drink alkaline water. But do not drink alkaline water while eating. As a matter of fact, you should not drink any kind of water while eating. Otherwise, it dilutes the digestive juices. So you do your drinking between meals. Now, some years ago, the late Dr. Masaru Emoto began studying water. He found that water has memory. It remembers the sounds, vibrations, and thoughts even to which it is exposed. Dr. Emoto discovered a way to preserve the memory by freezing the water in a special way that it would produce these crystals that brought into a picture form the vibrations that it had been exposed to, that even our thoughts can affect water. He found that mean, hateful words produced ugly crystals, and that the words "thank you" and "I love you" produced the most beautiful crystals. The same with music or other sounds and thoughts. Like the beautiful music, hard rock and dissonant music produces an ugly crystal, while the great concert works of Beethoven, Brahms, and Bach, Mozart, produce beautiful crystals. I could go on and on, but suffice it to say that most of us need to increase our water intake, and that intake should be of alkaline water. Thank you.